really quick, please. There's only 5 questions. And it's for our African American Studies project. And then afterwards, we're going to advocate to you guys and give y'all some brochures.
Okay, question 1. How do you define the word ghetto? And is it good or bad?
And both of you guys can answer this.
Ghetto could be good and bad. A lot of times it's bad. I would call ghetto not living up to your full potential. To sum it all up.
Okay. Do you have any?
I guess it's I guess you see it more in I guess in media it's portrayed as bad, and I guess it is most of the time it is bad. And like he said, not living up to your potential, you know, not being who you can be, kind of stooping down, I guess sometimes. Okay.
Do you think the word ghetto is used loosely, and if so, how?
I think it's used loosely by the African American community. Other social groups and races might see it as a bad thing. We see it as something different because it's just we're on the same level, but when other people, they kind of use it, they take it as a negative connotation. So
there's a lack of understanding.
Yeah, because I feel like African Americans understand what it is more, so we kind of play with it lightly. But as far as another race, they don't fully understand what it is, so they take it a little bit more serious than we do.
I think ghetto being used loosely, more in the white community now. I think we've shifted to ratchet, but I guess ghetto is used more now by, you know, oh, that TV's broken, oh, it's ghetto now. So yeah.
Okay, where do you think the word ghetto originated from?
I know that I want to say around the Industrial Revolution. A lot of people moved towards like larger cities, and as far as jobs and stuff like that, so there were small communities formed. I'm not sure if it was African Americans or Mexicans that actually. No, it was. I think it was Jewish people, but it's a group of people. They congregated in one area as far as being close to their job. And then I guess the quality of living wasn't as good as far as regular like downtown city living, so they just started calling them ghettos.
Yeah, the Jewish community was the first origination of the ghettos, and it was in the 1960s, I believe. Okay.
Yeah, but I know like they lived there, and then so the people, I guess you would say upper social class, they moved out of the cities, and so what was left was just these not so good. Yeah, basically.
You have any input on that?
I didn't know where it came from.
You didn't know where it came from? Okay.
So, do you consider the word ghetto to be a negative or a positive word, and why?
I would consider it to be a negative word.
Negative word?
But at the same time, it makes you want to not be called that, so you kind of strive to be better. Yeah. So, it could be taken in a positive way if you look at it that way.
What do you think about
ghetto? I guess as an adjective, most of the time it's used negatively. And I know I go places with my mom when we go to where my mom and my dad were, where they were raised, and she shows me around town. She said, "Well, that's the ghetto. That's where that's where we used to live." I guess that's a place. I guess that's what she called it. But I guess it's mostly negative.
Mostly negative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here's 2 pamphlets, and it's some information about the origin of the word and how we perceive it now. But I think you already know, and like our goals in the future for how we want it to be. We want it to not to be considered into one race, and to start to venture out from using the term so loosely, and for people to know the history of the word and not only just what we say, kind of thing. So here's another pamphlet. You're welcome. And there's like a little brain teaser question in there. It's on the page of which one you consider to be ghetto. And that's it. Okay. And thank you so much for this interview and stopping by and talking to us.
No, thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Hey, B, hold up a pamphlet.
Have a good March Madness Day.
Thank you.
Should I zoom in and zoom out? Turn it to the side.
Work on you one of them